Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum. Can we please have a 7304, please?
Yeah. A7304. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. A7304.
Al-Islam?
Can you hear us well? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I would like you to start with Ta'awuz and Tasniya, A'udhu Billah and Bismillah, and please start reading the first prayer, these two lines.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي.
Okay, well done. And the translation as well.
Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me, and remove every impediment from my speech, that people may understand easily what I say.
Okay, well done. And the next one as well, please.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
And translation.
Oh my Lord, increase me in my Oh my Lord, increase me in my knowledge.
Increase me in knowledge.
In knowledge.
Okay, well done. Jazakumullah, that was very good. Now I would like to ask the teaching assistant to just go over the class etiquette and the correct sign in sheet. I think it's obvious by now, but just in case, some of us might not remember the etiquettes and how we're supposed to correctly sign in. I would like to just go through these, please. Yeah, alaikum salam.
The G2 class etiquettes. Before the lesson, please perform wuzu like you do for ablution, like you do for namaz. Please ensure that your head is covered, either topi or dupatta. Revise your lesson from the previous time that you came online. Sit with an adult in a quiet room. It's really important to do that. Often there's noise in the background. We would really appreciate if we call you to the mic that there's silence in the room. Can you also have your audio off at all times, your video off at all times? Log in with the correct ID. We have had issues in the past with IDs, but we alhamdulillah, it's much better, but we are still keeping an eye on that. And you will be put into the waiting room after 10 minutes if your ID is incorrect. During the lesson, please listen attentively to class. Recite the verses alongside the online recitation. Do not raise hand unless you're requested to do so by the day teacher. After the lesson, please revise the lesson and complete the assigned homework. Again, for contact, for any queries that you may have, the email is info@nqc.org.uk. Please also be reminded that these classes offer additional support to learning. They're not a replacement for one-to-one learning at home.
Okay, jazakumullah. Let me get that to the top. Would you be able to just go through this as well?
Yes, so how to check in if you're correctly signed in. When you do sign in, you'll see that there's a green bar at the top. If you click on that bar, it shows you a list of participants, and then you can find out what your ID is in the list of participants. It'll say me next to your name, and you'll find that you have your IDs. They're sent to you via email. The correct ID will be A73 something, so it'll have 3 digits after it, or it'll be N83 something with again 3 digits after it. That's the correct ID. Again, if your IDs are incorrect, we will ask you to change. Sometimes 2 people do come on with still are coming on with different IDs. Please keep an eye on how you're signing in. Your incorrect ID might appear something like an iPad or a computer name or something. And if you hover over your name, it says more, and you can rename, so you can just change your name if you're incorrectly signed in using that facility. So we want you all to be part of the lesson, so you must be correctly signed in, and as I said before, your ID is on the email. If you're finding even after that you have some trouble, please send us your student name and your Jamaat at the email address provided, and then we will help you to get your correct ID.
Okay, Jazakumullah, that was really good. There was a bit of disturbance at the beginning of the class. It does it does feel disappointing when that happens, because I think we're all here to learn the Quran, and we're not here to waste our time. We're not here to as a joke. So we should take this class seriously, and it will inshallah benefit all of us, the teachers and the students alike. But we have to take the class serious, and we have to take the time to prepare for this class. And then during the class, we would expect you to do all these things during the class that the teachers just read out. So I hope by next class, by tomorrow's class, inshallah, hopefully everything will be much better than it was in the beginning. Now I would like to have the first student start to recite. So as you might be aware, we are having the, what's it called, the Quran test. We're having it on Wednesday, inshallah, and sorry, not Wednesday. On Wednesday is the parents and teacher day, parent-teacher meeting. But we want you know that there will be a test, inshallah, and we want you to be prepared for that. So I'm just gonna, we're not gonna learn anything new today. We're going to go, we're just gonna revise everything that you know. And could we start with the first student, please?
Can we please have N8303, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. N8303. How are you?
Like my name?
No, how are you? How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. And how's the revision going?
Going well.
Yeah. Any issues?
I'm still on Surah Allah. That's the only issue.
Okay, so are you finding it difficult to progress, or what's causing this issue? Why are you not able to?
Time and difficult to progress.
Okay, so is it the time because you have to go to school during?
Yeah, and then high school teachers don't show any mercy.
Okay, right. So I think if you even do it just before you go to school, if you listen to something and you read it while you're listening to it, and then when you come back from school, when you've had the chance to relax a bit, maybe had a chance to have a snack or whatever, and then read it again, maybe after you've done namaz, and then have a look again at the thing. Like, even if you just like read and listen to it, like in the morning, then after school, and then before bed, I think that can even that could even be good. And if it's the last thing that you listen to before bed, then that could really help you like remember it more.
Yeah.
So try doing that, and just try and take more time. I know it's difficult and you have your school like homework and everything, but inshallah, if you take the time for this, then Allah will inshallah bless all your other efforts as well.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with this, and then with Bismillah, and then we will move on to the tilawat. Okay? Right.
Okay.
Yep.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the rejected.
Okay, good.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Good. Well done. So I'm going to remove this page, and you do it off the top of your head. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Ameen.
Okay, good. I would like to ask you to remember to slow down, because it will beautify it more, inshallah, when you read it nice and calmly, if you don't rush through it. And also, if you could in the end, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم, you have to say غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. This needs to be prolonged extra long, about 6 seconds, 4 to 6 seconds, because of this sign, which is a mad kabira. And because the next letter, the lam, has a tashdid on top as well, you have to connect this dot straight away after prolonging it with this lam. So can you try this, please?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wala dolly.
ولا الضالين.
Wala dolly.
Okay, that was much better. Well done. I'm making a note that you have done this. Just give me a moment, please. Okay, so now I want to listen to, let me remove all of these from last time. Okay, so do you know this or a bit of it?
I know 10 verses of it.
Okay, so do you want to just wait, just give me a moment. Because what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to try and open up a page where I can, I'm trying to figure this out on my tablet. I want to open, I'm not really sure how to do it. Just if you bear with me for a second. And actually, I forgot to do this. Let me do this now. I'm going to send the participants. Like I said, I was having issues with my internet, so I completely forgot to create the breakout room. So I'll do that now. How does it? Okay, there it is. Okay. Just give me a moment, please.
Assalamu alaikum. In the meantime, can I please ask students not to put their videos on? We have requested that you don't do that. This class is also recorded, and we've asked you not to put the videos on. So please don't be putting them on.
Okay, so if you get an invitation to go to the breakout room, please accept that invitation, and it will take you to the breakout room with your teacher. Right. Okay, so that's there. Most of us have gone to the breakout room. So N8303, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay. Jazakumullah for bearing with me, and I want to ask you to just go ahead and recite your Surah Al-Ala as much as you can, and I'm going to remove the what's it called the page so that you can just try and do it by half, okay?
Pardon, can you please repeat that? Okay.
Yeah, just start when you're ready. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so you just start when you're ready.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sabbihisma rabbikal a'la allazi khalaqa fasawwa wallazi qaddara fahada.
Sorry, can I just interrupt you? Can I interrupt you for a minute? Are you reading it off a page?
No.
Okay, it's off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry to disturb. Okay, carry on, please. I'll start from the beginning if you want.
Yeah, I can. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sabbihisma rabbikal a'la allazi khalaqa fasawwa wallazi qaddara fahada wallazi akhrajal mar'ah.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I missed that bit, but have you read Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alladhi khalaqa fasawwa walladhi qaddara fahada. That bit.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So that's fine then. Walladhi akhrajal.
Wallazi akhrajal mar'a faja'alahu ghusa'an ahda samukrihuka فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, سيذكر. All right, so you have read 9.5. So from 1 to 9.5, you have read. So I would urge you to go over them again before bed. Listen to them, and while you're listening to them being recited, you go over them with your finger. So you just go over the words as you're listening to them, and try and read it as you're listening to the recitation. Okay. And just try, and that was much nice. That was much better, mashallah, than Surah Fatiha. The way that you've done it, because it was nice and slow, and I could listen to all of the words, and mashallah, it was a really good. So if you just take your time, then inshallah you'll be able to. And if you practice more, then inshallah it will be getting much better. So I'll note this down, and you don't know Surah Ghashiyah, do you?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So Jazakallah for that, and I would like to move on to the next student, please.
Okay, A7321 on the phone.
Assalamu alaikum. A7321.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Can you hear me?
A bit, not really though.
Not really that much. Okay, let me see if I can maybe move things away from the laptop. Anything? Any better? Does that make it? Is it better now? Can you hear me now? I can't. Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me now? Is my voice any better now, or can you still not hear me?
I think I'll choose another student. The connection seems to be a little bad.
Okay.
Let's see. A7310.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
Okay. So A7310. I would like to ask you to recite. Have you recited anything?
Yeah, I recited Alhamdulillah, Surah Fatiha, Surah Allah as well, all of it. And some answers to Surah Ghashiyah.
Okay. So can everybody, I'd just like to make everybody aware, all the students, including you, that if you have done your recitation with a teacher and the other teacher is asking you about it, you've done it already, you know it and it's really good, mashallah. We can still ask you to do it maybe from the middle or from towards the end, you know, because this is what a hifz class is. Because if you really learn something by heart, then somebody can ask you from the middle, from the third verse, you know, from maybe second to last or something, and you should be able to do it. So would you like me to try that with you? A7301, would you like me to go ahead and just ask you from like the middle or something? Are you still there?
A7310. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, his mic's off. Okay. Yeah, so no, sorry, that's the wrong one. Where is he gone? There he is. Okay, yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Sorry, you got muted somehow. So I was asking, would you like me to go ahead and ask you from not from the beginning, but from like after the beginning sometime?
I mean, if you want to, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So we'll start easy. We'll start with Surah Fatiha, and
Okay.
please start with A'udhu Billah and Bismillah, and then I'll ask you about where I want you to read from or
Okay.
recite from.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay. So I would like you to recite from Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. اهدنا الصراط
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Okay, so that was good, mashallah. You've done well, and I really like that you're really trying to pronounce all the letters in an Arabic pronunciation, and I think that's probably the best pronunciation I've heard so far in this class, mashallah. So that's really good to hear, and I would like to move on to the next. You said you know all of Surah Allah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So this might be a little bit trickier, but I think if you know it really well, it shouldn't really be a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you, just opening it on a different tablet and stuff. Right, so I would like you to start from, so start from Illa Ma Sha Allah.
إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى
Okay, good. Can I remind you that if you race through it, you're more likely to make mistakes, in my opinion. So like here, you just quickly said it, illa mashallah, like just as quickly, you know. So can you read this off the page? Just read it, the whole verse up to here.
إلا ما شاء الله.
Yeah. Now you see there is a alif after this lam, there's an alif after this meme. Both of them come with a fatha on the side. So that means they are alifs of prolongation. That means 2 seconds for alif, okay? So you have to prolong this lam and this meme for 2 seconds. So can you start again and make sure you do this?
إلا ما شاء الله.
No, still 1 second. إلا ما شاء الله.
إلا ما شاء الله.
Okay, good. This is a vertical fatha, which means this is also a fatha like this. However, it's been turned like this way. When that happens, then instead of this 1 second, it will turn into a 2 seconds fatha. And so this will be prolonged for 2 seconds as well. This one is a mad kabira, which means that you will prolong it. Do you remember how long?
It's 3 seconds.
No, 4 to 6.
Oh, okay.
So 4 to 6 seconds for mad kabira. It's like this wavy kind of line, sort of like this. So if you remember these things, try and do it again up to here.
Okay. إلا ما شاء الله.
Okay, that was much better. Now I would like you to read. I would like you to read this again. I'm going to ask you to read this again just to see if you remember what you just did. So what was it? Illa masha.
Yeah. إلا ما شاء الله.
Very good. And carry on.
إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى.
Stop. Did you? I don't know if you realized this, but the first time that you did it just now, it was good. Then when you read it again, you know, your speed was fast again, and then you made a mistake. This one was your mistake. Let me remove these. This was your mistake. You said innahu. It's innahu. This is a noon mushaddad. You have to make a 2 second noon sound because of this shadda. This is a vertical dhamma. This is a normal dhamma for 1 second. This is a vertical dhamma. It looks like a tilted 6. That one you have to prolong for 2 seconds. So read it. Read it off the page from here.
إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى.
Good. And carry on, please.
ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى.
Okay, good. Now read from بل تؤثرون.
بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى.
Okay, stop. That was good. However, you have, I don't know if you know about kalkala. Do you know about kalkala?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a kalkala letter. There is qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a ba with a sukoon. So that means it's a kalkala letter. And I want you to make sort of a jumping sound. Abqa.
Okay.
Okay, do this, please.
والآخرة خير وأبقى.
Good. And the last two? إن هذا
لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Okay, mashallah, that was really good. And you said you have already recited both of these in class, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was mashallah really good. Well done. If you just slow down and if you just take a notice of whatever I've just told you, all these things, then inshallah your tilawat will be really good, mashallah. So I'll make a note that you've just done these again. And have you learned Surah Ghashiyah?
Yeah.
Okay, all of it?
Yeah.
Oh, mashallah. Okay, that's good. But you haven't recited it yet?
No.
Okay, right. So you just start from the beginning and start with ta'awuz and tasniya, and you just start with nafil.
But I know all of it, but there's some mistakes. Forget some parts.
Okay, that's fine. You just do it as much as you can.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشية آملة ناصبة تسلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ خاشية. آمرة ناصبة تسلى نارا حامية
Okay, just a second. I'm going to interrupt now. So just so that I don't forget all the things that I wanted to say. So first of all, again, you have sped through it like a car. You have to slow down, and also you have to take into consideration the last letter before the verse ends. Okay, so the last letter here is the ta marbuta. When that happens and you want to stop at this verse, it turns into, well, it stays. It looks like the same, but it loses those two dots. Those two dots are going away, so it turns into a ha, the letter ha, okay? So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The way that you really quickly did it, I couldn't really hear it. You said ghashia and khashia and, you know, all this. So all of them should be sounding like a ha in the end. Nasibah, hamiyah, aniyah, like this. And this one is a ain. It has tanween, kasra tanween underneath. That will turn into a sukoon when you make a pause here. So you have to make sure that the ain is heard, even though it might be with a sukoon. However, it is still it's still to be heard. So try and do it this way. لَيْسَ لَهُمْ طَعَامٌ إِلَّا مِنْ ضَرِيعٍ. Like this, okay?
Okay.
So start from la yusminu.
لا يسمن لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ نائمة لسعيها راضية.
Okay, stop. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting, but I'm going to forget otherwise. Two things. You said, where was it? La tusminu. Where is la tusminu? Okay, there. No, that's not it. Gosh, I'm just being blind. I'm sorry. Where is it? Okay, there it is. So the first time you read it, you prolonged this noon, but you can't do that because then it will be a mistake. This is only 1 second dhamma, okay? La yusminu, not yusminu, sorry. La yusminu. And what was the other one? I think, I'm not even sure which one. It was number 9, I think. This one. I think this lam you prolonged as well. You can't prolong this, okay? So li sa'iha, okay?
Okay.
So carry on. I'll try and not. So try and li sa'iha. Carry on.
لسعيها راضية.
No, don't say lisa. Like, only 1 second. Lisa.
لسعيها راضية في جنات عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة أفلا ينظرون على الإبل كيف خلقت
أفلا ينظرون إلى
أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل
Yes.
أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر إلا من تولى وكفر إلا من تولى وكفر
إلا من تولى
إلا من تولى إلا تولى وكفر.
No, just wait. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, this is nasal sound you have to make here. Illa man tawalla. And this is not Allah rule. This is not lamul jalala like this one. It's not Allah's name, this one. So you'll just prolong it in a normal way. Illa man tawalla wa kafar.
Okay. إلا من تولى وكفر فيؤذبه الله العذاب الأكبر إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم.
Okay, good. So I think for you, we have spent a lot of time on your recitation. I think it was really good, mashallah, but you have to not just speed through it, because then you make mistakes. You have to take your time, and you have made smaller mistakes as well with Fatah Dhamma. You have to make sure Fatah Dhamma and Kasra, which bits have to be prolonged and where you don't have to prolong. You said, where was it? While I can't find it now, but you have, I think, instead of Ibili, you said Abili or something there. Okay, so this is Ilal Ibili, like this. So you have to remember to make it the right way and not just move on to the next surah. Before you move on to the next surah, make sure that you're not making these mistakes anymore. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Jazakumullah. I'm going to make a note, and if we could please have the next student.
N8311, Assalamualaikum. Sorry, just mentioning, I have here that you have recited Surah Alaq to verse 6.
Yes.
Okay. You've done Surah Fatiha?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, well done. I'm just still making a note for the previous student, so you can have a look at Surah Ala if you want, and just read it a little bit, just in your mind, and then I'm going to ask you to read it, recite it loudly, okay? Just give me a moment, because I'm still noting down from the student before you. Okay, good. So I want you to start whenever you're ready. Would you like me to ask you from somewhere in between Surah Fatiha, first of all?
Yes.
Just to see how confident you feel with it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm running out of battery. Let me just plug the charger in. Just give me a moment. Okay, so I would like you to start with Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good. And I would like you to start your recitation from Iyyaka na'budu.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
MashaAllah, that was really good. That was very nice to listen to. How old are you?
9.
You're 9? Okay,
Yes.
that was really good, mashallah. Now I would like you to carry on with, sorry, did the teacher say she's read Surah Ala up to verse 6?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I would like you to start from the beginning, and I would like you to, well, whenever you're ready, you can start.
I've learned up to, I think, verse 13.
Okay, that's fine. So you can start with verse 1 if you want to, okay?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sabbihisma rabbikal a'la. Alladhi khalaqa fasawwa.
Okay, good.
والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى.
Sorry, can I just interrupt you?
Yes.
Okay, so make sure that you belong. Sorry, that's not even the right one. I'm sorry. Didn't even realize. Here, this is mad saghira. This will be prolonged up to 4 seconds. So say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. والذي أخرج المرعى. Make sure
والذي أخرج المرأة
good. Faja.
فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى
Can you read this bit again? سنقرئ.
سنقرئك فلا تنسى
Yeah.
إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى
Well done. ونيسرك.
ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إنه فأت الذكرى
Don't say إنه فذكر إن فأت الذكرى.
فذكر إن فأت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى
Yes.
والذي يصلى النار
Did you say الذي يصلى? Did you say الذي or والذي?
والذي
No, but it's الذي, okay? الذي يصلى النار الكبرى.
الذي يصلى النار الكبرى.
Yeah, but don't prolong the lam because then it will make it wrong. Where is it? There. Don't prolong this lam. الذي. Can you say it?
الذي.
Yes, carry on.
الذي يصلى النار الكبرى.
يصلى النار الكبرى.
يصلى النار الكبرى.
Look, here is the lam. Where is it? Here. الذي يصلى النار. Not يصلى Nara. It's not Nara. يصلى النار الكبرى. Okay?
يصلى النار الكبرى.
Well done. Do you know any more?
I think I have to hear.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry?
I think I have to hear.
Okay, that's fine. So I think that your tilawat is very nice, mashallah. Very cute to listen to, and it made me smile. Well done. And a really good effort I can see that you're putting in. Do you practice on your own, or you're with your mum or dad? Who do you practice with?
I practice with my mum.
Okay, so mashallah, she's doing really well. And what's your ID again? I'm sorry, I haven't written it down.
N8311.
Okay, N8311. So if you just remember the thing that I have just told you, and mum can help you, then inshallah your tilawat will be even better. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So can we move on to another student, please?
G A7308.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, they're not here anymore. Sorry, just a second.
Okay.
A7306.
Assalamu alaikum. A7306, Assalamu alaikum. Nothing?
They are mute. I'm unable to unmute them for some reason.
Oh, okay. Should I try to unmute them?
Yeah, yes, please.
So it's A7306. There he is. Oh, I'm unmute. Oh, there he was.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. A7306. There you are. Okay. So what have you recited?
I have recited until Bal tu'siruna al-hayat ad-dunya, and I've revised. I've finished Surah Al-Ala and I've done 3 more verses today.
Oh, mashallah. So you've done all of Surah Allah. You've learned all of it.
Yeah.
And you have, but you haven't recited it, have you?
I've recited. I have recited most of it.
Most of it you have recited in class?
Yeah.
Okay. So should we listen to that again today?
Sure.
Okay. So you've done already Surah Fatiha, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. So I would like you to start with Surah Ala and start with Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah when you're ready, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى
Just really sorry. Just one thing. I did not want to interrupt you because it was really beautiful. But this one is a noon mushaddad. So you have to say it for 2 seconds. Inna fa'ati dhikra. Okay?
Okay. Inna fa'ati dhikra wa nuyassiruka wa sayazakkaru man yakhsha wa yatajannabuha al-ashqa.
Sorry. I've lost you just now. So where did you just read from?
I read from sayazakkaru.
So I just corrected this, and then sayazakkaru. Okay. So do this bit again, please.
Okay.
Actually, do this bit again so you remember to prolong this for 2 seconds.
Inna fa'ati dhikra sayazakkaru man yakhsha wa yatajannabuha al-ashqa الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا.
Sorry, again. Wait, where is it? There. Thumma, like this. Inna, thumma. Noon and meme are both letters. When they have a shadda on top, you prolong it for 2 seconds, okay? Inna, thumma. You just prolong it in your mouth, okay? So, yes, please.
ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى
قد أفلح. Sorry.
قد أفلح من تزكى.
I'm sorry, it's not supposed to be prolonged. قد أفلح.
قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا
Yes. والآخرة
والآخرة خير وأبقى
إن
إن
هذا
إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Okay, so first of all, I want to say, before I just correct you on the last bit, mashallah, you have a very nice melody in your recitation. And I was really pleased to hear this. And I did not want to interrupt that, but I had to. And second of all, I think it's really good that you do it nice and slow. You take your time. But sometimes when we choose a melody that we like, it can sometimes mix up the melody with the way that something's to be prolonged. So we don't want the melody to get in the way of that. So you have not prolonged. I think you said suhufil. I'm not sure if that's what you said, but I think some.
I did say that.
Yeah. So this should not be prolonged. This is a dhamma. This is a dhamma. Both of them for 1 second and 1 second. Suhufi. All of them actually. This is a
Suhufi.
exactly. And I think this one you didn't prolong. This will be prolonged because it has a alif and before there's a fatha. In hadha.
Inna haza.
Okay, good, well done. But other than that, mashallah, I really liked it and that was really well recited. So I'm going to make a note for that, and I would like to ask for one last student to recite.
I know 3 verses from Surah Al-Ghashiyah too.
Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, did you say you've already recited all of this before?
I've recited until Bal tu'siruna al-hayat ad-dunya, but before that I've recited it, but after that I haven't recited anything. So from wal akhiratu khairu, that's everything new that I recited right now.
Okay, so you've just recited 3 new ones today. Until tomorrow, I want you to work on the ones that I've told you, the things that I've told you. I want you to correct them and remember them. And then, inshallah, next time when you get the mic, then you can do the next bit that you've learned, okay? Yes? Happy? I hope that you're happy. I can't hear you. So, jazakumullah for that.
Sorry, I was unmuted.
Oh,
I was muted for some reason.
I see. No, that's fine. Jazakumullah. So we've gone we've gone over time now. I would like to remind everybody of the homework, which, as you might have guessed, is to just learn and memorize Surah Fatiha, Surah Al-Alaq, and Surah Ghashiyah with correct pronunciation. That's a really important one. And also to remember the parents and teachers meeting on this Wednesday, inshallah. Now, can I have, when making a note for this student, can I have another last student to recite the prayer, please?
N8329.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
There's a lot of echo. Can you move your device away from your laptop or from the mic? Can you say something now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's much better. So can you please recite, sorry, is it N8329?
Yes.
Okay, good. So please recite the ending prayers.
Okay. Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'anil azim.
Bil-Qur'anil azim.
Nil azim.
Waj'alhu li. Do you want to recite after me?
Okay.
Okay. Allahumma arhamni.
Allahumma arhamni
بالقرآن العظيم
بالقرآن العظيم.
Well done. And this one. واجعله لي
واجعله لي
واجعله لي
واجعله لي
إماما
إماما
ونورا
ونورا
وهدى ورحمة.
وهدى ورحمة.
Okay, good. And can you read the translation as well by yourself?
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran,
Yes.
and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Okay, well done. Inshallah, I'll speak to some of you and some of your parents with some of the other teachers on Wednesday. And I hope that you'll do really well with your revision. All the best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.